Tanya, we were speaking a little earlier and you were saying that you are so hot. It's only, what, 9:20 in the morning? How dire is the situation there right now?
Good morning, Masego. Yes, absolutely. I was telling you earlier on that I'm feeling like I'm actually literally melting. It is just after 9, as you rightly said, and it's already 24 degrees. The sun is not here to play today. The South African Weather Service, of course, have warned everyone against this and said that there's possibilities of hot to extremely hot weather conditions expected over this weekend. That means temperatures are likely to soar to around between 30 to 40 degrees actually in certain areas. That is serious business. As I said, the sun is not here to play. But of course, Capetonians, as soon as the sun is out, everyone's ready to hit the beaches. Everyone wants to be outdoors. We are actually stationed here at the Table Mountain Cableway Station. And I'm not sure if you can actually see behind me. Already we've seen hikers going up all the trails here. We've seen people coming to go up the cable car station to the top of Table Mountain. We've seen some cyclists pass us by earlier on. So that's what we faced with. Everyone wants to be out. But of course, with these high temperatures, also comes extremely high risks. And if people are not prepared for these serious conditions, that can pose some serious dangers. And also, I have to mention, you said rightfully so, it's the dry season here in Cape Town. It's fire season. That poses even more dangers with these high conditions. So I'm joined now by the head of the City of Cape Town Disaster Management Unit. Hi, this is Johan Minnie. Thank you so much for joining us. It is hot.
It's extremely hot, but it's a beautiful day in Cape Town. But when it's so hot as today, and as the Weather Service predicted, there's a lot of risk. So our main concern is with the public health impact of this extreme heat today. But this happens in the context of other risks as well. So the first risk that our colleagues in fire services are very concerned of, as well as national parks here, is of course fire. So today is a high fire risk day, and we will be all the different programs in terms of readiness for the fire season is in place. And we also today, the high risk areas are the urban interface as well as informal settlements. And today, for example, we've got our teams out in informal settlements also doing public education on the issues that raises risk in those areas as well.
So you, the city is actually, you've already prepared for these fires in the areas. I mean, what are some of the things that you have put in place? Have you got teams on standby?
Yes, no, for sure. So our colleagues in the fire services, of course, maintain high availability, and they maximize their response. They also have fire season extra capacity coming in, and in partnership with the province, there's also aerial support in place for firefighting if that is required. So that's the firefighting side, and then of course Cape Peninsula National Parks with all their land also a very high standby. There's also volunteer crews assisting them. So the crews are ready in that case, but of course we want to rather prevent the fires. So on a day like today where everyone is out at the beaches and at the picnic sites and on the trails, it's very important to be extremely careful with any naked flames. Do not use a flame today on the mountain or anywhere. And if you are going to be in an area where you are allowed to braai and allowed to light a fire, then do so very carefully, but also make sure it's extinguished afterwards.
Yeah, I know you did touch on it, but what are some areas of concern for you? Because we're standing in the Table Mountain National Park area. I mean, also notorious for, or no, not notorious, but we've known of many fires on these mountains. What are some of your main concerned areas?
The urban interface as a whole, all the park, the natural vegetation areas, but any grassy area close to where people live is really a risk. So vegetation fires is the one risk, and then the other risk is structural fires in informal settlements. So those are the areas we're concerned of.
Thank you so much, Johan, for chatting to us today. Masego, there you have it. Of course, massive precautions are being advised by Johan here, and everybody just needs to be extremely careful today in these hot conditions.
Oh, well, good luck to you as well, Tanya. It's very hot here in Johannesburg, but we're welcoming that because we've had so much rain. But look, good luck to you and the rest of the day. That was Tanya Nefdt speaking to us there.